I do want to say this is probably the thing that surprised me the most. I wanted to share a quick review going over the Suave Pink Luscious Curls line. I asked you guys on my community tab what affordable curl products you want to see me review because I want to do more affordable products on here. And a few of you guys mentioned this line from Suave. When I saw that suggestion, I instantly was like, why did I not think of this before? Because I have seen it around here and there lately. I don't think it's actually a new line, but it's like gaining popularity right now, unless they just added like the cream or something and that's new. I'm not 100% sure. I think what draws people in partially is the price. It was literally like $5 for each of these, which is a really great deal, and the packaging is also cute. It's like this baby pink with the purple on it. So in this line there is a shampoo and a conditioner, and then they also have a curl defining cream. I'm not going to be telling you guys in this video if you should or shouldn't go out and buy this. I'm just going to share my little review and thoughts, and then you can decide if it's something that is worth picking up. Like I said, super affordable, so that right there is a big plus. I've only tried these out for a few wash days, so I haven't been trying them out for months or anything like that, but I do feel like I've got a pretty good opinion on them at this point. I definitely have thoughts to share, so let's get into it. If you want to see more content from me, you can subscribe and hit the notification bell if you want to be notified when I upload. Okay, so I wrote down first impressions, and I'm also going to share my thoughts as I continue to use them. This is a wash day for me, and I did use these products on my hair. I do also have a gel in my hair, so keep that in mind. I just used the curl cream and my Curlsmith Hydrostyle Flexi Jelly. First things first, the shampoo. I kind of already told you guys the price. It's about $5 depending on where you get it. They're all the same price, which is really great. Something I noticed with this shampoo immediately when I used it was how much it lathered up. It comes out like a jelly, kind of like a clear, lightweight jelly, which is really satisfying to use. And then it really lathers up on your hair, like I said. The first time I tried this, I hadn't actually looked at the package to see if it was sulfate free or not. And I thought, for sure this has sulfates in it, not that big of a deal. I'm not super strict with that, but definitely I figured there would be sulfates in here with how much it was lathering up. Then I went to look at the bottle and it says it is sulfate free. Also, the ingredients list on this is not that long, which is surprising for Suave. Usually the ingredients lists on these are like a mile long. Definitely still a decent amount in there. One thing I am a little bit curious about with this though is if there is any silicone in here, because something I really noticed with this was that even though it really lathers up and makes my hair feel clean, it kind of leaves my hair before I apply the conditioner with almost like a silky kind of feeling. Even at my roots I noticed, which is where I focus the shampoo, so that's where the most of it is going, and I noticed I'm getting like this silky feeling, which is really interesting but also really nice because I don't like that dry, tangled, just coarse feeling that my hair gets when I use a really intense shampoo, especially one with sulfates. Like sometimes on days when I clarify, I hate the feeling before I add conditioner to my hair, where it just feels like stiff and dry. I'm sure you guys know what I mean, especially if you have coarse hair. My hair is kind of in the middle, but I still get that feeling. Anyways, I'm really curious if there is some type of silicone in here. It doesn't look like it just reading it. Either way, it's sulfate free, which I do feel like sulfates do more actual damage to your hair than silicones. Silicones coat the hair, but they don't damage the integrity of your hair. And sulfates can really dry your hair out if you're using them a lot. But this still gives your hair that really beautiful, clean lather. And unless I notice any issues with this over time, I could totally see myself using this shampoo again because I love the feeling it gives my hair and how well it cleans. This is definitely my kind of shampoo. These days, I like something that makes my hair feel light and fluffy like this and doesn't weigh it down. So this I have very high hopes for and definitely will be continuing to keep trying it out. The conditioner though is not silicone free. Dimethicone is the third ingredient on here, so keep that in mind if you do use sulfate and silicone-free products. You might want to pick out a different conditioner. You could still try the shampoo as long as, like I said, there's no silicone in here. I'm not 100% sure. I feel like there are websites online where you can go put products in and the ingredients will come up, if it has certain things in it, but I just want to say that because I'm not completely sure about that. Before I get more into this conditioner though, I do want to quickly mention the scent because I almost forgot. The scent on all three of these is the same. It is very much that light hair care product scent that you get. Picture Garnier, Suave, that type of hair care scent. It's light, it's not super strong, and it's kind of like that fruity, slightly floral, like fresh, clean, mainly fresh, clean type of scent. Little bit sweet. You guys know what I'm talking about, I'm sure. But as far as the conditioner itself, it is pretty lightweight, not like super thick or intense or anything. So I do use a decent amount of this, and I feel like it really helps detangle my hair so well, better than a lot of my other conditioners, and that could be because of the silicone in here. Most, I think, of my conditioners are silicone free, but I'm sure I have some in there that aren't. I'm just not exactly sure which ones. I do feel like this really detangles my hair quickly. When I use it with my wet brush in the shower, it just like, it's so quick, and like I said, it could very easily be the silicone in here. I don't know, but when I'm in a hurry, definitely can see myself using this one. I do feel like because it has silicones in it, and it really does coat the hair and make it feel that slippery, soft feeling, I don't want a ton of that build up on my hair over time. So for me personally, if this was something that I was going to be using a lot, I would switch it out with another conditioner that is silicone free to kind of balance out the amount that I'm adding on my hair. I'm not strict with the curly girl method. A lot of people really love silicones and they don't like going without it. So consider that. If that's something you like, you may really, really like this. But if you are someone that you still want to check out this line, I would just definitely not be using it consistently just because it is so high on the top of the ingredients list. I just want to note that. In the past, I haven't always mentioned this in my review videos, like if something is silicone or sulfate free, because I don't follow the curly girl method strictly, and I know a lot of my viewers don't as well, so it's not something that I'm always mentioning, but I do want to be more aware of that because I know there are some people that like to follow it, or some people that have certain needs for their hair, like maybe some people's hair like silicones and not sulfates, and vice versa. So I just want to be aware of that a little bit more and try to talk about that because I feel like I haven't always done the best job in the past. But as far as the performance of both of these, if we're not getting into ingredients, I really loved what they did for my hair, and I love how my hair feels so lightweight and fluffy, but I still got really good definition with my products. That's the thing for me, is sometimes with shampoos and conditioners that are very cleansing, and especially if they have sulfates and silicones, they can kind of make my hair a little bit stretched out, and I feel like I need to use a lot of product to get the curl definition I want, because sometimes they just strip the hair and then coat it, making it kind of act straight and not super defined, and like I don't get a ton of curl shrinkage always. But I feel like with these, I really did, and I love that about them. Kind of gave me similar results to the other shampoos and conditioners that I really love. You guys have heard me talk about the Umberto Giannini Curl Jelly line, the Not Your Mother's Curl Talk shampoo. I haven't tried the conditioner from that line, but the shampoo from that. That's my thoughts on the shampoo and conditioner. Now let's get into the curl cream, which I feel like Stylers is where it's kind of hard to find really great products you love at the drugstore, and that's what everyone wants to hear. So sorry if I talked about those others for too long, but I do want to say this is probably the thing that surprised me the most out of this line. Like, really wasn't expecting this cream to be what it is. I thought it was going to be the typical cream that you find at the drugstore when you're getting a curl cream. It's often very, very thick and intense and over moisturizing, basically feels like straight shea butter, which can be great for someone with very curly, coarse hair, but for my hair personally, it's not my favorite type of cream. So when I used this and saw that it's actually very lightweight and thin, I was pleasantly surprised. There is also silicone in this cream, so keep that in mind. It does have a really nice slippery feeling. Again, because dimethicone is like the third ingredient on the list, it's probably not something that I would be using constantly. Let's say these were my first curly hair products that I'm trying out, and I'm not completely sure whether silicone is helping or discouraging my curls. I'm probably going to try something that's also silicone free and go back and forth with it and see what works best for my hair. Just what I personally would do. As far as how it acts, I did enjoy it. It's a $5 curl cream. It's lightweight. It moisturizes. It does what I would want my curl cream to do. I don't feel like it's going to give you a ton of hold. Keep that in mind. I haven't used this a ton on its own because I've been like layering it with my other styling products and seeing how it is in those cases, since that's how I usually style my hair. I don't feel like it gives a lot of hold on its own. Let me know if you've had the opposite experience, if you've tried this, but I feel like this is the type of curl cream I would personally layer with other things because that's just kind of where it shines because it is so lightweight and thin. If you want something a little bit stronger hold that's affordable, check out the Heritage Curl Cream. That one is really good for a little bit of a thicker cream, but it's still pretty lightweight and it gives my hair that hold that I want from a curl cream when I don't want to add gel or mousse. And that one is only $8 or $9, so it's really not too much more than this one. But if you just want something to layer with your products that's lightweight and you don't feel like you need a ton of extra moisture, I think this is a good one. And I think it would be really good if you have fine hair and your hair doesn't like super heavy products. You might really end up liking this one. I can't give you guys a ton more thoughts because I've only tried these out a few times. It hasn't been that long, but I don't like to draw out trying products for like 2 months because then it really limits me onto what I can use for my collection. I've done that in the past and I just felt like it was limiting my other content. But I don't really love doing first impression reviews either because the very first time you use something, it's a little bit hard to tell exactly how you feel about it. I feel like it's good to use things with different products, and even just the next couple times you use something after the first time, you really start to know more how you feel about it. So that's kind of how I like to do these. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what other hair care you want to see me review, especially affordable stuff. Like I said, consider subscribing if you want to see more content from me, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.